Now then everyone, it is a nice day for a change, and we're catching up with Clink because it's been 2 years, I think.
Yeah, 2 years.
2 years since we filmed this car. So the reason why we were filming it last time is because someone blew the engine up. So
it didn't blow up, I just spun a shell.
you've got a bit of a history for doing so though.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad at blowing cars up, like it's just like
So you've been through, in this car alone, you've been through a B series and a K series now.
yeah, I've had a B16, a B18 and now the K20, yeah.
So the famous indestructible B18 that was rebuilt.
That was fully forged.
Everything
Yeah, it was fully forged. High compression, everything was done to it. And then the oil pump failed, and that spun a bearing and put a rod through the block.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive.
So I put the K20 in it, that's in it now. And I think the previous owner had the rock cover powder coated, and it had some grit in it. You know what I mean? And then after about 2,000 miles of me having it, it made the oil pump fail. It was all, when I took it apart, it was all scarred inside, and that's what spun the shell, I think.
It could be what makes sense because I mean it was a low mileage solid engine.
Yeah,
and
60,000
the famed for being indestructible.
Yeah.
But if anyone was going to do it, it was going to be you.
Yeah,
so.
I do doubt it, a bit of a tool sometimes. So when I took the engine out, obviously it was in the last video, that was 2 years ago, we sent the engine to AMEC Engineering in Northallerton. They rebuilt it, they put new shells in it, which were ACL bearings, ARP rods all throughout the engine, but basically the engine's still standard internals.
Yeah, rod bolts you mean?
Rod bolts, rod bolts. The engine's still standard internals. I bought a new oil pump and I ported it like to make it basically the same as a 4-piston racing oil pump, you know what I mean? So they can handle the RPM now. And then I put drag cartel cams in it and RBC. It's got a DC5 gearbox with 5.1 final drive out of a CRV. And then I drove it like that for about 2 years. It's been spot on now. I've took it a few track days, kick it in all the time. It's absolutely perfect. Doesn't use a drop of oil or anything like that. And just recently I've purchased a supercharger, so I've took out the drag cartel cams, put the OEM ones back in. At the minute it's just running on a standard map, so it's still batshit crazy for a standard map.
Like what people don't need to consider, because obviously on the internet like it's all power numbers, and people are talking 500, 600, 700 brake horsepower and all this. Like something like this with, I think it was about 250
with
the cams and
stuff. With the cams,
and it was like fast.
It's nuts.
Yeah,
it surprises a lot of big cars. You wouldn't expect it to keep up with. I think it's mainly due to the 15-inch wheels and it being so lightweight. It's just a nice package.
Especially with the gearing as well. That's made a big difference. So like a 5.1 final drive shortens things up a lot. Yeah, because it's
originally a 4.7.
Yeah.
But the 5.1 actually comes out of a CRV 4x4, believe it or not. But it fits straight in, so it's bang on. It's got a DC5 diff as well, which helps a lot. And then, like I say, I've took the cameras out because I'm going to charge it, and I've got the charger at home now ready to go on. That's why we're doing this video. We're doing a bit of a before and after, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do.
It's a bit. I think it deserved, at least in this, guys, because it's currently no interior, bucket seats, roll bar. So. There's two reasons for that.
Yeah,
really,
the main reason the interior is out is because I was trying to find leaks. Because it's been an old car. I had a leak at the front off the bottom of the scuttle panel, which I managed to find. But there's one in the rear, around the rear light. I cannot find it. It just leaks all the time. So that's why I haven't put the interior back in. And then the other reason it was out was because I had a track day as well. So I thought just whip it out. You know what I mean?
Two birds, one stone, isn't it? So
because I can't find that leak, I refused to put the interior back in until I found it.
Yeah, it makes sense. You're only going to cause rust if you leave it.
At the same time as well, I've bought a SIR interior off a JDM EG6, which is different to the UK interiors. It all folds down different and has like full flat back plastic back ends. You know what I mean? It just looks a lot better.
It looks nice with the seats down.
So obviously that's going to go in. The charger's going on, which is the Jackson Racing charger. It's got the Merc Racing charge cooler and after cooler. I've bought AM water meth kit to keep the temps down as well, because with the Roots charger it causes a lot of heat and that can sometimes harm the performance, so I've got the meth kit as well. So it should hopefully run at about standard air intake temps with the charge cooler and the meth kit on. So hopefully I'll be looking at about 330, 340 brake with that. I can't wait to get that on. So
I think that's quite a tame figure for what it could do as well. So
for what it could do.
I mean, you could do the smaller pulley and more power. But it's probably not necessary.
I haven't worked out what rate the charger's actually spinning at yet, so I don't know whether I can go down to a smaller pulley and that. I'll have to find all out. I've got a bit of research to do for that, but I think when I go to Will at RDT, he'll know he'll know the ins and outs of it. He'll tell me what I can and can't get away with.
But I mean, even 330, it's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, it's going to be class. I mean, it only weighs about 900 kilos, and like I say, it's already quick. So I don't know what it's going to be like, but to handle that as well, I'm thinking ahead, thinking, oh, now that I've got that sort of power, I've bought a set of Porsche 986 calipers, 4-pot Brembo calipers, with the horn from Australia. I got the kit from them that fits the calipers on, and then I use mini John Cooper Works, is it? 300mm discs, 300mm discs, and that all fits under my 15-inch wheels as well. I've already test fitted
probably
it on.
Wouldn't fit under most 15s. But,
nah, but it fits in the P1s.
The P1s are new from last time as well, so they didn't have them.
So I've got the P1s on now. I've bought a real spoon carbon bonnet, real spoon wing mirrors, real spoon spoiler. I've got front and rear Mugen strut braces, which all them parts together is probably the cost of like an average Civic as well. It's ridiculous.
That's one thing a lot of people don't realise. I mean, now the price of these are going up.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
But, like, for genuine Honda people who've been in them for a long time, the amount of money they'd pay for some parts and stuff, like, it'd blow people's minds because they'd think, well, hang on, that's like a small.
My mate's absolutely torturing me to think I'm an idiot. They're like, I can't believe you spent all that on like that pointless strut brace, right? And then like, you could have bought so much more stuff for that, but I'm like, yeah, but it's Mugen. It's
what you want.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's my forever car.
Yeah.
Like, I'm never going to build another car now. I mean, I'm an old lad now, so this is going to last forever. So to me, spending the money doesn't matter. Just get the best of the best, and then it's there. You've got it, and it's there forever. Do you know what I mean? That's my philosophy.
And I think at this stage, although you say you're going to keep it forever, it's now not a bad investment because the price of stuff's like just going mental.
I'm getting, to be honest, more scared to use it. I hate going to like meets and that where there's idiots flying about and that, because the value of these things now, it's just skyrocketing. I mean, we all know the past few years the car market's gone stupid, and like I can't change now. I have to stay with this because I can't afford anything else. It's just stupid the way the money's going. Like I'd love an R32 GTR, but I haven't got 35, 40 grand. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So
yeah, and then if you pay 35, 40 grand for one, are you going to want to drive it that hard? You know,
I won't drive it the way I drive this.
Yeah. So I think if we have a quick we'll have a quick walk around and point out some stuff, because there might be people watching who haven't actually seen the car before. So
I forgot to mention the S2000 dash as well, didn't I?
Yeah, that's I think you did have that last time, but obviously we were stripping the car.
Yeah, we never seen it run, did we? Yeah. Oh, I got the full. I went to Kroltech as well in Newcastle, and I got the full 3-inch exhaust built, which is hidden. With I got a Vision 88 manifold off Gavin Chung as well, which has been adapted to the 3-inch as well. Yeah. So it's a bigger manifold. That's all for obviously improve the breathing for when the charger goes on. Because I literally had a 2.5-inch before, and the K2 manifold, and I think it was strangling it.
And most importantly, it was actually quite loud before, and it's like, quite subtle, although it's like, it's still loud, but it's fairly
a lot more subtle. It's a lot more friendly inside, shall we say. When I went to Jap Show, Silverstone the other year, on the way back I literally wanted to kill myself on the way home. It was like a 4-hour drive, and after about 2 hours my head was just fucking vibrating constantly. It was horrible. So
do you want to explain some of the spicy parts then? Especially for non-Honda people, because
first of all, if you have a look at the dash, I've put it'll start beeping at us. It's got the S2000 dash in, which fully works. Everything works on it, even the little light, look to show the boots open, works on it, everything works. I've got the Motormex seat, the full TRS harnesses. They weren't in last time you seen it. I'll turn that off, just not decent.
What's the shifter again?
Shifter, it's just a CRV. You know the CRV before? Yeah. It's just a standard one of them.
That's wild, because it is mega light.
Yeah, but it's standard shifter and standard cables, but I've got a Delrin bush and an operated spring on the shifter itself. The gearbox shift mechanism inside the box, that's got MTech Industries operated springs on it, and then the bushes on the end of each of the cables, they're operated like K2 bushes, so it literally feels like a rifle bolt.
Because it's mega tactile, isn't it? It's really nice. It
literally feels like a rifle bolt when you're going through the gears.
So looking at, obviously you can see
spoon.
Genuine spoon. Genuine carbon Mugen. Spoiler.
Genuine Mugen, but I actually fucked up there. I put the sticker on before I put the strip race in. And
so it's the wrong way.
Yeah, I can't turn the strip race on, so the sticker's just stuck like that now. Yeah, it's got the harnesses and everything.
And one of the best things about the AG, the drop tailgate. Yeah, obviously, when it's when it's trimmed back up, it's a bit more comfortable. But yeah, it's one thing I love about AGs.
Yeah. Everyone else says is when I go to sit, like, don't do that. I'm like, mate, I weigh 18 stone, but look, takes it just
I think we've both sat on that.
Yeah, we have
one
been
point.
At that car show before. We sat on it.
Buddy Club P1s.
Oh, it took me so long to find them. I've literally wanted them from day one.
They're an iconic wheel, aren't they?
I've wanted them from day one. They weigh nothing, but to find them in 4B100, it's a nightmare.
And not bent as well, because obviously they're quite light.
Because they're like 20, 30 year old nearly, some of them.
Yeah.
So I got them re-powder coated, and then, you know, Danny from Caricature?
Yeah.
He made me the graphics for him. He cut them out on his vinyl printer.
Nice.
So there's new graphics on them. And I even got, the manufacturer's labels on the back of the wheel with all the specs on that. I even got them remade.
That's how anal this guy is.
Yeah, I'm a dark. Real spoon carbon bonnet. Got the Denji headlights. JDM Stanley fog lights off a SIR.
Quite a rare piece now, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, the spoon ring mirrors as well. Real spoon carbon mirrors. Mugen strut brace on the front, which is real again. And then that. Everything on here I've done myself. The only part I haven't done was fitting the alarm, because I hate wiring, and the tuning.
Yeah.
I got Will at RDT to tune it.
Yeah.
That's all it's that's done by somebody else. Everything else is done by me.
And as you can see, like the sort of attention to detail of doing things neat and it's sort of as OEM as it could look.
Yeah. That's what I'm going for. It's sort of like an OEM plus look.
Yeah.
I hate it when you go to a show and somebody opens the bonnet and there's different coloured bits here, different coloured bits there.
Yeah, like
wire and hanging out and that,
silicone hoses and
cable ties holding the radiators and that. I can't stand it. If it's got to be done, it's going to be done right. And if it takes me forever, it takes me forever. You know what I mean? I don't care. Just the way it's got to be done.
Nice.
Trying to think what else I could tell you about under here. Oh yeah, thanks to Mr. Tom Lingard, the guy with the yellow truck on the previous videos. He made that for me. Goes down at the inside wheel.
I don't know how much you're going to be able to utilise this with the charger and not the intake.
I'm hoping to, because with the charger the throttle body sits straight. Yeah. But at the minute it's set at an angle, so I might have to
modify it.
Maybe cut it off a bit further over here and use like a 45-degree elbow or something. I might get away with that. Yeah. I don't know.
So the charger, for anyone who doesn't know, obviously I've laid a clip of it over the top, but it's essentially like a cast manifold and the charger just mounts onto here.
It's a roots type charger.
Yeah, so it's
your snout's about here and it's driven off a standard pulley. Standard pulleys and that.
So is that just like a longer auxiliary belt then? Or?
Yeah, I don't know what size.
Is it all one belt? Or?
Yeah, it's all one belt. I don't know what size belt I'm going to get yet. What I'm going to do when I put the charger on, I'm just going to cut this belt and then put a bit of tape in between the two, wind it round, you know what I mean, to get the right length, measure it up and take it to the local part shop and they'll sort me out.
They'll be off the shelf stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to have there's going to be a after cooler goes in the front bumper because the charge cooler's got its own, the supercharger's got its own charge cooler built in the manifold, which is
so then it's like a water radiator kind of thing.
Water, yeah. And then there's a little pump, little Bosch charge cooler pump. I think it's off a Focus RS or something like that. You see them.
All right, OEM thing.
There's an OEM. It's an OEM water pump, and that's just going to be wired into the fuse box. And then
cool.
The trigger wire's on the loom down here. Turn the ignition on, and the trigger wire will just activate the relay, and it'll power the pump straight in from the fuse box.
Nice.
So that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, then I'll have the water meth kit as well, which is going to be
slightly more of a precautionary measure than.
Yeah, it's a precautionary measure. I'm mainly going to use it for if I need to turn it on, I can turn it on to get the temps down, or if I'm on track day, I can leave it on. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to wire it in to what's called the nitrous feature on the ECU, which is a secondary set of tables.
Right.
So you can map in the meth on them tables and have it on a switch on the dash.
Yeah.
So you can turn that map on and off. So you can have a standard map with just the supercharger and the charge cooler, and you can have a switch on the dash that'll then switch over the secondary tables and be tuned for the meth as well.
So, what could be quite interesting? Could you have that to automatically switch when the meth level runs down? Or?
Yeah. In the side of the meth tank, there's a level sensor, and if I've got the meth switch on for the map, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When the level gets down, that runs out of liquid, I'll have it integrated into the same circuit, so it'll turn the meth map off and go back to the charger map.
Yeah, that's nice. That's like a nice solution, because there's a lot of people obviously wind the boost and ignition up as much as they can and run meth, and then like the meth runs out and it's like bang, engine's gone. So.
It'll have a safety, it'll have a cut off, like you say, it'll just switch itself off when the level runs down.
Nice. So I think we'll go and get a few clips now.
Yeah, man.
And do a bit of a rip, because it wasn't running last time.
It wasn't running last time. Yeah, they never seen it going, did they?
Yeah.
Okay, mate. Thanks for that. Cheers, dude.